our millennials have become so overly obsessed about the latest trend of clean eating, healthy dieting. And don't get us wrong, it all comes from a good place. It comes from the harmless approach of wanting to lead a healthy lifestyle. There's nothing wrong with that. But what gets dangerous though, is when they let these beliefs alter their own perception of what being healthy really is. Case in point, this is a teenager who's trying to look like her KOL, Angelina Jolie, right? She's had probably 1 or 2 surgeries, probably. She did become a social media sensation because she's been mocked as being the zombie version of Angelina Jolie. So this is a very extreme case. Other case studies have also shown that teenagers are mindlessly following their KOL's lifestyle and appearances, even if it means for them to go to extreme measures. This was well documented by 60 Minutes Australia. In this clip, a teenage girl was mindlessly following her KOL's looks. As showcased here on our social media page, everything looks picture perfect. But the result? She ended up suffering a mental disease called orthorexia, which is an eating disorder combined with an anxiety disorder. Now she has some serious anger issues towards everything. She can hardly intake any food or drinks. It's seriously hurting her health.
I know that feeling, being hangry. When you're hungry and angry at the same time.
I know that feeling too, being angry at. So all these cases have shown us that teenagers are actually on the receiving end from the detrimental damage of mindless pursuit of KOL's lifestyle. So, what can we do to fix it?
Well, one way is we must redefine our relationships with KOLs instead of mindlessly pursuing these KOLs and copying them. In addition, we could do something about it. All right? We need to find positive influencers in the world that makes an impact in society. Well, besides myself. Darren has a great example that he's going to tell you about.
So, another case study on the positive side is LeBron James, the superstar athlete from the NBA. In 2018, he working with his family foundation, opened up the I Promise School in Akron, Ohio, his hometown, which is aimed at helping at-risk students, providing free education, free lunch, and a whole bunch of benefits, basically paving a way for the younger generation to succeed in life. Or,
like the real Angelina Jolie.
The real one.
The real version. She's ambassador for UNICEF, she's an activist, and she's helped out a lot of the refugee camps, and the list goes on. And she's a perfect example for a female role model.
So based on these case studies, what we've learned is that we're not asking you guys not to follow KOLs. You can definitely use them for goal setting or benchmarking.
And following the right KOLs.
Absolutely. So, in 2012, since then, Godfrey and I have been brainstorming about starting up a project that truly drives positive change in the youth movement. At the time, I had been working for one of the world's leading sports brands companies, while Godfrey, being one of the brand's KOLs, witnessed firsthand with me how big of an impact our signature athletes made on the youth. However, we realized that it would be equally important for us to truly inspire the youth, while paving a way for them to become better versions of themselves, to choose a better life path. So in 2014, I resigned from my company. We put our heads together and created this platform called the PB System, with the very purpose of driving positive change in youth movement. PB stands for personal best. What we're saying is becoming the best sometimes can be subjective and unattainable, especially in ancient cultures within which a lot of us grew up in. Parents tend to exert so much invisible pressure on their kids to become the best at everything. In the classrooms, on the sports field, when they take piano lessons. What we're saying is, at PB, we should focus more on developing these kids as individuals and motivating them to become the best version of themselves. These are just some of the activations that we do throughout the year. We do college campuses, cities, hosting basketball events. Through basketball, our common passion, enable the kids to explore other dimensions of our KOLs, to set good examples for them, so that they can be inspired to achieve a better life path. A picture is worth 1,000 words. These images were taken from our events all over China. But of course, at PB Camp, which is something that we run every summer, something magical happens too.
Well, the magical thing is, we have Ray Allen here. He was our special guest. The very famous NBA superstar, Ray Allen, was at our first basketball camp in Beijing back in 2014 when we started this. He was here for 12 days. Now think about it. A superstar athlete is hands-on, on and off the court for 12 days. On the court, he was helping kids to be better at themselves on shooting, dribbling, all those skill sets. But off the court, he was teaching kids and telling stories about his experience in his lifetime for these campers, volunteers, and workers. And this picture obviously made this girl cry because she shared the same story that he was telling everybody that was at the cafeteria.
Obviously, it looked like she's crying, but she was just very touched by Ray Allen's inspirational stories with happy tears.
Yes, happy tears.
Also, in addition, Godfrey, whenever we host events in the summertime, he comes into the camp not as a celebrity. No celebrity, no mo. He's actually becoming one of us, one of the campers. He really gets closer with the audience, which are our campers. He even goes so far to the point where he goes into dormitories, casually dressed up. How much more casual can you get for Godfrey? Look at him. Wearing wife beater with a baseball cap. He's actually doing team building exercises with the kids, inspiring them. So this is where the magic happens. The kids not only walk with our camp with smiles on their faces, but they also walk away with a positive influence from their idols, from their KOLs, and something inspirational which will serve them better for the rest of their lives. So by creating these unprecedented access and opportunities for the KOLs to get to know our campers, our kids have shifted the perspective from mindlessly following their KOLs' appearance and lifestyle to proactively practicing their work ethic, the persistence, and everything that comes along with it.
And more importantly, we want these kids to feel like they can relate to us, that they're not afraid to talk to us and share stories with us, because once they do that, we get to hear them and hear their voices, and we can share our opinions or our experiences in life, and they get great comments out of it because they love the experiences that they had in our PB system camps. So, to wrap things up, everyone's gonna go home, and we're gonna go back to our little boxes or bubbles, and everyone's gonna see us on TVs or movies or on social media platforms. But here at TEDx,
we're at TEDx today, and at all the future PB activations, we could also be youth movement leaders, entrepreneurs, but most importantly, your friends who are going to hold your hands and change the world together with you. So with that, let's redefine our relationship with KOLs
and strive to achieve your personal best.
Godfrey Gao, Darren, Jiang, ladies and gentlemen, take a bow.
Thank you.
I gotta say, it's tough telling imperfections when I'm standing next to the Harlem Globetrotters. I guess it feels a bit off. But thank you so much for that presentation. Can you tell us a little bit more about what you guys are going to be doing tomorrow? because I know you got a little workshop and you're all invited, but there are only 300 spots. Give us a little teaser, please.
Sure, thank you. So tomorrow, first of all, we just want to say we weren't expecting such a big crowd, knowing that we're going to be the last coming up to the stage. So we're under a lot of pressure, but hope you guys enjoyed it. Just want to say thank you to TEDx Malaysia, Winston and T for inviting us out here and sharing our views with you guys, and thank you for sitting through all of that. But to your question, because of Winston's team's help, assistance over the last month, they thought our project was such a positive project in driving kids movement. They actually talked to local interested parties who might want to get involved with our project. So going to tomorrow and the next 3 days, we'll be having meetings or salons with different individual groups where we're going to do a deeper dive on PB and what we do, and do a wider sharing of what we've done in the past 4 years. And hopefully, soon enough, we'll be coming to Malaysia a little bit more.
Yes, for sure.
Both for work and pleasure. And bring a piece of PB to this marketplace. And together inspire all the youth here.
Okay guys, if you want to sign up for that, TEDxBangsar 2019 salon.ptix.com. I honestly don't know if there are any more spaces left, because after you guys came on, suddenly the Wi-Fi went down and suddenly everyone's signing up for this. So please get on there really quickly. Tickets are free, you can bring your friends, just sign up. 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. tomorrow at Sunway Velocity Mall. I don't know the exact room, but I will find out later on. You can find out online. Once again, Godfrey, Darren, thank you so much guys for coming in today. We look forward to seeing what you guys have to offer. And at this moment, guys, can we have a round of applause for all of our speakers here at TEDxBangsar, the very first TEDxBangsar in someone to a birthday smile. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't that fantastic? We've had a great day together. I'm so honored that you joined us all the way today. So at this particular moment in time, can we